Welcome friends to the 2027 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. We have a lot to talk about here, and these will be our official updates from VW themselves, and if you stay tuned until the end, I will be sharing with you how you can save up to 12% off the sticker price on new Volkswagen vehicles. Alright, let's get started here. Essentially, the Cross Sport, it is a more stylish version of the large 3-row Atlas. So this is going to be a 2-row, and it's going to have that sloped rear end, and it looks fantastic, both this and the new 2027 3-row Atlas as well. Regardless, this is the second generation of the Cross Sport. The original went on sale in 2020, but compared to the 2027 Atlas 7-seater, the Cross Sport, it's going to be 5.4 inches shorter, so it's going to be 195.6 inches long total. Should be able to fit in most people's garages much easier, and we have that coupe-like rear, and in general the Cross Sport, it's going to sit 2.1 inches lower. And in the front we have the double stacked LED headlights. We have a masked upper grille, which I do appreciate. Kind of reminds me of like the EVs, the electric vehicles that have sort of a covered up grille, but this is of course not an EV. And we have the double light lines and the illuminated VW badge. That's going to be available on every trim aside from the base, and the entry models differentiate from the 2027 Atlas by swapping the 7-seater's piano black accents for silver accents to decorate the elements of the bumper. Also, the illuminated door handles and the puddle lamps, that's going to be available as an option, and all models have body color rocker panels, which I'm sure everyone will appreciate. So that's another way to differentiate the Cross Sport from the full-size 7-seater Atlas. Of course, the back, it's got that more coupe-like rear end. The tailgate now sits flush with the rear bumper, and the crossbody taillight design, it's supposed to mirror the lighting signature in the front. And we also get these standard dynamic turn signals that have home animations when you're coming and leaving, and all trim levels aside from the base receive new aluminum alloy wheels in both 20 and 21 inch diameters. You have machined alloy and black finishes available to you, and the entry-level model, it's going to be riding on 18-inch wheels. We also get 3 new exterior colors. We have the dark sage metallic, and we also have the blackberry metallic along with sandstone. Inside, VW claims that they're using high-quality soft touch surfaces throughout the cabin. We have standard gray wood, and we have a revised door handle location to make the door panels look more premium. Okay, I mean, I recently tested a 2026 VW Atlas, and I was really impressed with the solidity of the cabin. But anyway, the interior of this new Cross Sport for 2027, there's going to be an extensive use of contrasting colors and stitching. We have 3 interior color palettes to choose from: the airy pebble gray, the moody black, and the medium brown. A black headliner and available olive green contrast stitching will be available on the Cross Sport, and the leatherette remains the standard seating surface on the entry trims, while the top 2 trims offer the Verena leather and the Nappa leather. Nappa leather will obviously be the softest choice and should keep you more comfortable on a longer trip. As standard, you get a 10-color ambient lighting. However, the top 2 trim levels get a 30-color ambient lighting option. But as standard, we have the atmospheres feature, which coordinate the lighting with the audio settings, and the top 2 trim levels, they will be featuring more of a spiral pattern on the dash regarding the ambient lighting, so you have some more effects there. And as standard with the Cross Sport, we will be getting 12-way ergonomic seats with enhanced 4-way lumbar support on all models. However, on the upper trims, drivers will be getting the thigh support and improved full back massage function for the driver and the front passenger. A pano sunroof will be available on most trims, and the 2027 Atlas Cross Sport, it is built on the upgraded MQB Evo architecture, and they claim that this vehicle, it will be a spacious interior with generous trunk and plenty of rear seat legroom, which I believe. VWs, they are typically very spacious for the class. We also have new standard features, including a power liftgate with easy open. We also get rear sunshades, which is great to see. They're also giving us the auto dimming driver's side mirror, the dual hatch lights, the front and rear park distance control, and the base Atlas Cross Sport upgrades to a 9-speaker audio system, and the 14-speaker Harman Kardon audio system is available on the top trim. When I recently tested the 2026 SE Technology Atlas, I was really impressed with that standard audio system. Sounded very decent, especially for what it is. Now moving on, the entry-level trim, it's going to come with the 12.9-inch infotainment screen. Regarding this 2027 Cross Sport, and all models of this Cross Sport are going to feature the 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster. A new driver experience dial in the center console is going to control the audio volume and the drive modes, along with the atmospheres feature. The center console also has room for 2 cell phones to charge side by side, and we do get the updated Qi 2 wireless charging. I appreciate that. Excalibur. The 5 USB-C ports are available throughout the vehicle as well. And beginning in the model year 2027, the premium connected vehicle services enabled by the MyVW Plus. That's going to be a premium subscription that you can pay for. It's going to get you things like the navigation with the real-time traffic, the premium speech with the generative AI, premium radio, Wi-Fi hotspot, MyQ connected garage, and the Air console function for the infotainment system, so you can use it as a gaming platform or whatever. If you find value in that, you can pay monthly for it, all right? Regarding safety, they have added a new front center airbag. So we have a total of 7 airbags now in this new Cross Sport. And regarding the driving tech, the travel assist feature, which enables semi-automated hands-on driving capability from 0 to 95 miles per hour, it's been upgraded to allow for driver-initiated lane changes. And the emergency assist plus can now guide the vehicle to the side of the road if it senses a medical emergency. The latest version of the Park Assist Plus has been added to the top trim level, and the enhanced predictive adaptive cruise control has been added to the top 2 trims. The 2027 Cross Sport, it is powered by the direct injected 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, producing 282 horsepower and 258 pounds-feet of torque. VW claims that the fuel economy should be better despite the additional 13 horsepower that this new engine makes over the previous engine. And this engine, it's going to be paired to the 8-speed automatic transmission with Tiptronic and manual shifting. Front-wheel drive comes standard. However, the 4Motion all-wheel drive system, it's going to be available across the lineup. A hybrid model is planned to arrive with the mid-cycle refresh. The towing capacity remains at 5,000 pounds for models that have the factory-installed trailer hitch, and further details, specifications, and pricing will be announced prior to launch in early 2027. So that's everything you need to know regarding this all-new Atlas Cross Sport. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. I personally do really like the way this vehicle looks. Never been a huge fan of them implementing those touch haptic like sliders and everything for the HVAC controls. It's not brilliant, but at least we have the physical buttons and switches on the steering wheel, and the infotainment, like, you can get used to it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Overall, I appreciate VW's solidity and the minimalistic, clean design, along with the sheer amount of interior space that they tend to offer for its respective class. And as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save a substantial amount of money with your next new car purchase. That's going to be with AutoCompanion. He's one of the largest car advocate services in the United States. They have partner dealerships both in Washington, D.C. and in California. And with VWs on things like the Atlas, the new Tiguan, and the Taos, they have about 12% off the sticker price. And that's great because I truly do like and recommend the Atlas and the Tiguan. These are 2 of my most favorite vehicles in the lineup. The Taos, not so much, but fortunately with VW, they're similar to like Subaru and Mazda in the way where you don't have to step up to the absolute top trim level to get excellent value. For instance, with the Atlas, just sticking with the SE tech package with the 4Motion all-wheel drive, that's brilliant. And for the Tiguan, the mid-level SE 4Motion is more than enough. Keep in mind, these are 2026 model years, where you are getting this 12% discount on. These are not loaner vehicles, these are all brand new, and it's 12% off plus rebates. So any lease cash, loyalty, conquest, military, all of those manufacturer incentives are going to stack on top of the 12% discount. However, VW is not the only brand that AutoCompanion carries. They also have deep discounts on Mazda, Nissan, Subaru, along with luxury brands like Acura, Lexus, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and more. Again, all with discounts ranging between 10 to 12% off the sticker price. Actually, on the Subarus, he's going crazy. He's got like 15% off on things like the Ascent. That's pretty incredible. But yeah, truly some of the best new car prices in the entire country, and you don't have to fight or haggle for this. All of this is pre-negotiated for you. They do charge a concierge fee. If you mention my channel and you utilize their service, I will be compensated, but they will also take $50 off of their fee, and I really appreciate them doing that for my audience. They can also offer nationwide shipping if you need it. I've had 2 vehicles shipped never had an issue, but you can also pick up in DC or in California and save on that shipping cost. But yeah, great headache-free way of buying a new car. You just know that you're getting a great deal and a great price. And they have excellent selection as well. So all of their information will be linked in the description box of this video. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.